In this video, I will share with you how you can use the DataDive's new feature named Rank Radar. This new feature is really amazing because it allows you to analyze your keyword ranking on an advanced level, and we will see how you can use this feature to improve your organic ranking with Amazon PPC. Who I am, I'm Stefano Pretto, CEO at Nomads. We manage $2 million of Amazon ad spend every single month. And we make this video because we want to share with you what we do for our amazing clients so you can do the same for your own brand. And if you sell more than $50,000 a month on Amazon, you can apply to get a free advanced audit of your account. You just need to check the link in the description. And now let's get started. Okay, the first thing I want to share with you is a quick introduction of the Heatmap and of the Overview tab. So these two tabs. So what are the goals of these two tabs? The Overview tabs, the goal of this tab is to show you a quick overview of how you are doing with your organic rank for each parenthesis. So here we're tracking one parenthesis and we're tracking all the variation of that parenthesis. And DataDive is telling us, okay, overall for this product, for all the keywords you're tracking, how you are doing in terms of organic rank average, top 10 keywords, so the keywords that are ranked in the top 10 position, and the keywords that are ranked in the top 50 position. So here we will see more in details this feature, but after we have like, for example, an overview graph, a BSR graph, and I will show you later on how you can use this data to take decision, because this could be a lot. There is a lot of data, so we need to make sure that we're analyzing the right one. And after we have the heatmap, so the heatmap allows us to understand for each keyword what is the ranking on a daily basis. So for example, for this keyword, for the second one, I can see that this is the search volume, this is the relevancy, and this is our ranking. So I can see that Sunday was in the 6th position, here was on the 12th, and so on. So it's very easy for me as a business owner to understand how my product is doing on a daily basis for my most important keyword, which are the keyword with the highest search volume. And later on, we will be able to see how we can use impression share rank. So how we can use this tab or this one to take decision with PPC. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is we need to connect. We need to have, first of all, a DataDive account. So we have a link in the description to create this, to have an account with DataDive. There is an affiliation link. So if you don't want to use our affiliation link, go on your own, it's not a problem. But the affiliation link will give you a discount. And we highly suggest to have if you are a small seller, start with a starter plan. So it should cost around $30 a month. But if you're a big seller and you want to really use DataDive, we highly suggest the standard package. So that will allow you to track 2,000 keywords. You can find more information here under DataDive pricing, or in the link in the description, we will give you all the information. So these are the packages. We have the enterprise, obviously, because we have multiple brands, but this package is the most popular and also is the best one if you are selling on Amazon and you have your own brand. So create an account here, and the second step is to add to your Rank Radar. So you need to go in this tab, Rank Radar, add a product to Rank Radar, so top right. Here you need to add the product you want to track. So here you have B, 0, and so on. The market where you want to track this product. And as you will read here, we will track the parent products and all its variation. So this is important. It's not tracking only one child dating, it's tracking all the child dating. Very important. And we think is the right decision to do, because it doesn't make sense to track only one child dating. It's a bigger topic, but this is the right thing to do. And after you need to select the keyword to track. So first you need to do a master keyword list, and then you will be able to find the keyword to track, because here you need to select a niche in the master keyword list. And after you have done that, you can start tracking keywords. And as you can see, like we have this limit of keywords, and you have if you use this plan, you have 2,000 keywords you can track. So it's quite a lot. Again, I will give you some tips in the video, but overall, like don't track too many keywords, because too much data could confuse you, especially if you don't know much about this tool. So we highly suggest to start with a maximum of 50 keywords per product, and later on you can increase this amount. So start with a small amount of keywords so you can understand them, and later on you can see what else you can do. So after you've done that, you will be able to arrive to this page. So you will see this data. Obviously, you will start to see the data from the day before. So for example, if I connected the tool today, I will see the data from today and moving forwards. We will not see the data of the past. So that is a bit annoying. So it's better if you connect this as soon as possible, so you will have more data. And the first thing you will see is this tab. So here you will see all the keywords you imported, in this case 147. And as you can see here, we have a lot of keywords. So the first thing we always suggest to do is to decrease this amount of keyword to keep only the one that we really care. So what we suggest to do, what we do for our clients, we always add a filter here, search volume, less than 1000. Add I put 100. Wait, I need to remove this. 1000. Okay. Okay, these are all the keywords that have a search volume lower than 1000. So I'm not sure I will track this keyword, the ranking of this keyword, and doesn't make a lot of sense. So what you can do, you can select all of them and you can pause them. So as you can see, I will pause them, because what I care right now is just to track the keyword where I have the highest search volume and I want to rank for. So here now we have 71 keywords, so it's easier to analyze the data. We don't want to have too many keywords. That is the problem we always see for our clients, to analyze too much data. Doesn't make sense. You need to have a few data points and you need to make a decision based on this data point. And you will always be able to re-enable them by going in this tab, Pause tab, and you can select the keyword you want to re-enable. So I can select this keyword, for example, and I can resume this keyword. Okay, so this is just to clean the keyword from your master keyword list. Another thing I want to share with you is the PPC data. So we highly suggest to connect the PPC data to this tool, because this is the biggest advantage of Data Dive compared to other tools that are tracking keyword. That here we can see the PPC data. And if you click in this button, you will be able to see this data. If you don't see this data, obviously, you need to connect your Amazon account. There will be a simple guide on how to do it. It's very simple. And so now Data Dive will be able to collect the data on a keyword level. So this is very important, is on a keyword level and not on a search term level, because we don't have the information on search term level for the impression share rank and impression share. So that is quite important. And we will be able to see all this information on a PPC side. So we will be able to see PPC units sold, PPC sales, clicks, spend, CPC, CTR, ACOS, conversion rate. So based on this data, we can take a decision and we can push more or decrease more our PPC spend. Okay, now let's go and analyze the other tab. So now we connected the software, so we connected the keyword, we refined the keyword, we connected the PPC side. So now we can analyze more in details all these tabs, and I can show you how you can leverage this amazing tool to take decision on your account. So let's start with the overview tab. So I always like to start with the overview tab after we refine the keyword. So we know that we are tracking the right keyword, we're not tracking too many keywords. I always like to start on this tab. Again, I suggest to wait a bit of days to get more information about your account, at least 7 days. But this is amazing, because in one simple tab, I can see how we are doing for all our keywords for this product. So for example, here I can see that our organic rank average is around 50 and is always there. But I can show you another product. So if I go here, look at this product. This product was around the 5 to the 10, and now we are around the 14th position. So our organic rank is decreasing, and we can track this so fast and we can take decision now. And but let's come back to the previous one. So here, but in this account, as you can see, it's very stable. So very stable, nothing major is changing. I can see that for the keyword in the top 10 position. So here we have the number of keywords where they're tracked product rank top 10. And here we can see the average of the last 7 days, the trailing 7 days. And I can see that we have only one keyword in the top 10 position. It's a very competitive niche, so this is quite challenging. And I can see that also the search volume is decreasing. So for this keyword, we are in the top 10, our search volume was 43,000 and now it's 31,000. So our search volume is decreasing. It's something to look at. And if we watch the keyword in the top 50 position, we are around the 39, 35, so we are close, we are almost the same. And what is the goal here? What we could do based on this data? What we could do here, we could say, okay, I want every quarter my number of keywords in the top 50 position to increase. So that is some data that we can use to keep improving our ranking. So that is the power of this overview tab, to understand quickly what's going on our account and to see if we can, if our ranking is improving quarter over quarter, month over month, and so on. After we have other cool tabs here. So here we have a tab, a graph to see how we are doing in terms of organic rank average, top 10 keyword, top 10 search volume. So this is quite cool. I don't like the BSR because there are too many things to analyze. So it's not something I really like. But what I really like is this tab because I can see for each keyword what is the organic rank and what are the losers. So what are the keywords we are losing ranking on the last 7 days? So I can see that this one, we lost ranking in the last 7 days, and now we are organic rank 58, and we lost 14 position. And for this one, we lost 10 position, and so on. And I can see other tabs here, but I will focus only on organic rank. Here we have impression share rank, search volume, but I will focus only on organic to start. And here you can see what is the data range you want to analyze. I will highly suggest to start always 7 days and not 1 day, because 1 day could mislead you. You know, you don't have enough data, and with only 1 day you cannot take decision based on my opinion. And so 7 days, or even better 30 days. So we don't have 30 days of data, but we will use 37 days for now. So here we have the loser, but you can also analyze the gainers. So what are the keywords that are gaining ranking? So here we have this one that we are in position number 6 now, which are with a huge search volume in the last 7 days. So you can see we are doing quite well. So I can ask my team, are we pushing more for this keyword? Let's make sure to protect this keyword. Let's make sure to keep track of this keyword. So we will keep doing well for this keyword. So this is very cool to see if we're doing well or not, what are the keywords where we are improving or not. And we can also see at the root level. So we can see for each word how we are doing. So what are the gainers and the loser. And we will do another video about impression share rank, because that is another long video. But I just want to share with you quickly this tab and why it is amazing. So again, this is amazing because you can see overall how you're doing. Let's go and analyze the heatmap. So the heatmap, it's very cool because again, before we analyze the overall picture, so usually what we do, we analyze the overall picture, we see, okay, do we have a problem here? Yes, okay, let's go inside the heatmap and see what is the problem. So here, let's go on this account where we have a problem. So we saw that our ranking was quite high, was really high, around 5 in terms of averages, and now it's around 15, 10, 15. What happened? So now we go and we check, okay, we can go here. So we can go under the overview tab, under losers, keyword last 7 days, always like last 7 days. And we can see what are the keywords where we lost ranking. So these are 2 major keywords as you look at the search volume where we lost ranking. So let's go here under the heatmap. And now we can analyze these 2 keywords because we will find them now. There are the top 2 keywords. So I can see that on Saturday we were on the top 10, but yesterday we were on the top 50. So we decreased. So now what I can do, I can say, okay, first of all, now I know the problem. I know that our ranking is decreasing, and here is a problem. Like these keywords are relevant before we were ranked for, and we want to make sure we are again ranked for this keyword. So what can we do now? We can do, okay, let me analyze our PPC spend. So let me go here and analyze this data. So I can see that we are spending for this keyword. So we are still spending for this keyword. For this keyword, we spent $2,000 in the last 20 days with a good conversion rate, and the same for the second keyword. So here we are spending on PPC, which is good. I see conversion rate is quite good. But now what I want to do, I want to go in another tab, which is organic rank versus impression share rank. So we did other videos about impression share rank, but what is the idea? I will read here. The impression share rank is how many other advertisers are spending more than us for this keyword. So for example, for this keyword, our position is the 9th position. So it means that we have other 8 advertisers that are spending more for this keyword. And as you can see here, we are always around the same position. So the first row is the organic rank, and the second one is the impression share rank. So I can see that we are almost at the same position in terms of PPC. So this could be due to other factor, that could be other deals for our competitors, because our PPC side, nothing major change. I see that we are still spending quite a lot for this keyword. Same for the second one where we lost the ranking. So here we lost the ranking as well. But on the PPC side, we are pushing almost the same. And again, here I can click again and see the performance, but that is not what I really care here. I want to see if we are spending enough, and in terms of impression share rank, if we are in the right position compared to where we were before. So here I see again, we were doing quite well in terms of organic, and our impression share rank was a 6, 5, yeah, around from 5 to 10, and we are still around 5 to 10. So on the PPC side, nothing major changed. We didn't stop to spend on PPC, but we need to go in the market and check, okay, what's going on for these two keywords? Why our organic ranking is decreasing? So can we do something here to improving the rank? So running a deal, pushing more with PPC, because in the end, if you click here, you can see that our impression share is still low, like it's 3.2%. So we can improve a lot here. And our impression share rank is 9. So maybe you don't know a lot of terms here, but I will highly suggest to watch other YouTube videos where we explain all these metrics. But this is powerful, because you're not only analyzing the organic rank, you're also analyzing other metrics like PPC metrics, and you can see how they're doing on a daily basis, which is really powerful. And you can see problems so fast, so quickly, that you can take action on this. So this tab, I really love it. So here we can see, for example, nothing major change on the PPC side, but maybe we could push more with PPC. So we could push more with sponsored product and gain more impression share rank here. So this is an action we could take. So what can we do now? So let's say we take a decision, we said, okay, we want to push more for this keyword. Let me track again let me say, okay, from now on, we go aggressive with PPC for these two keywords. The cool part of the video is that you can use a highlight. So you can give a tag to keyword. So I can click here, select highlight, and I can say push PPC. And I can select, I can add a node. So for example, lost ranking, push more top of search, PPC. So, and I can select like that start date. So we will start from today and we will finish in 2 weeks. We will finish here. So I add here. Okay. And now I can see, okay, all my team knows that for these two keywords, we are pushing PPC. And what you will see in this graph that this day will underline these two keywords, and they will show you that there is a tag happening in this data range, which is very cool. So again, this tool is amazing. We will do many more videos about this tool in the future, but we highly suggest to start playing with this. Start with a few amount of keywords, so not too many keywords. As you can see here, we have 30 keywords. So start with 25 to 50 keywords for each parenthesing, especially the bestseller parenthesing, and start to play with it. But I really hope this video gives you a quick idea on how you can leverage this to improve your ranking, and how you can find problems and fix this problem as soon as possible. So as you can see, for this account is one of our clients, and now in a matter of 2 days, in a matter of 2 days, we can see the problem and we can fix the problem. That is the most important thing. We need to be aware of the problem before fixing the problem. So I really hope this video was useful. It was a bit longer than usual, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video.